Sign a big player and, as night follows day, the big player demands other big players are brought in to play alongside him and make the team competitive. The capture of Kylian Mbappe will not be Real Madrid's last signing as they make up for lost time in the transfer market last summer. Mbappe on a free in 2022 might have sparked a Galactico splurge the like of which not seen at Madrid since the club signed Cristiano Ronaldo, Karim Benzema and Kaká all in one summer. But if Mbappe arrives for a huge fee now, that takes away some of the club's financial clout. All the same, new signings will be needed to boost a lightweight defense short of Raphael Varane and Sergio Ramos this summer, and to rejuvenate an aging midfield. Real Madrid have 4 players in the final year of their contract. Gareth Bale will definitely leave at the end of this season, freeing up around €30 million (£26 million) in terms of salary €15.2 million net to the player and what the club has to pay in tax. Isco and Marcelo are also at the end of their deals and will not be renewed. And Luka Modric's most recent contract means he and the club reassess his situation every summer, so Madrid's number 10 could move on too. Isco earns around €6 million (£5.1 million) net, Marcelo €8 million (£6.9 million) net, and Modric around €9 million (£7.7 million), so Madrid will have money to spend, if only in wages. They are already looking at Leon Goretzka, whose contract runs out at Bayern next summer. Paul Pogba will be back on the agenda, albeit it with all the old caveats about the wages he will demand, the commission involved in his arrival and, perhaps most importantly, whether, if he does leave Manchester United, Paris Saint-Germain don't sign him first. Madrid will also need a central defender, having left themselves with a shallow and slightly unconvincing pool of options post Ramos, Varane. Not surprisingly, however, much of the talk in the last few days has not been able defensive recruitment. Most clubs believe Erling Haaland's contract has a 75 million buy-out clause that kicks in 2022 and Madrid supporters want him up front. With Mbappe, Haaland shares an agent with Pogba, and his signing would throw up some of the same problems for Madrid, although for an attacking force to complement Mbappe they would be more prepared to go to the extravagant lengths that might be necessary. The club have made plenty of the fact that they have not spent anything yet this summer and spent nothing last year. But they do have a €750 million (£643 million) stadium rebuild to start paying from July 2023, with payments of around €30 million (£25.7 million) a year until 2049. The club have been busy renewing players, with Casemiro become the 8th player to do so in the last 3 months. In part that is to raise buy-out clauses and ward off bids from PSG. And in part it extends the time frame Madrid might otherwise have had to pay players who took a pay cut last season to help the club through the pandemic. In the summer, attention will turn to adding to those staying with a raft of new arrivals. Club president Florentino Perez's philosophy has always been that big names generate as much as they cost. And they will not want to stop at Mbappe as they look to re-establish themselves as Europe's top club on and off the pitch.